Hey everybody, it's Jen with Two Sister Bees. Today is Budget Binder Day. This is gonna get whipped out and I'm gonna show you everything that I've been doing for this past week. I myself am more of a variable spender. I track everything that is not a bill, and that is what is in my budget binder. The reason that I track my variable expenses is because I am on a mission to pay off all of my debt. I want to have financial freedom and live a much simpler lifestyle. So this is why this is so important to me. I feel like variable expenses are the ones that can really get away from us and put us into more trouble than we can handle. So that is why I started doing this back in January. If you want to see how I've been doing this past week with my spending,
wanna see?
Stick around. So the first thing I want to do is open the binder and take out everything that I'm going to be showing you guys today. First thing I want to show you is my breakup with your debt. I have made a couple payments on my number one debt, my Wells Fargo Visa. I'm going to show you that in just a minute. And I've also made some payments on my taxes. So I will get back to this when I get my binder. So next are my expense trackers. And as you can see, I was supposed to be doing a no spend challenge for the month of June. And as you can tell by looking at my calendar, that did not happen.
Oopsie.
At all. I think I have, 1, 2, 3 free days here, and I guarantee you there was spending going on in there too. I absolutely failed the no spend challenge this month, and I can't go back in time. So that is what it is. I will show you some of the things that I have been spending on in just a minute. Okay, next expense tracker is Sam's Club. Now this doesn't look so bad because as you can see for the month of June, I've only been there one time and purchased some food, and then this was a day that my husband had off work and we ordered some food. I haven't been in Sam's Club very much. However, what I have been doing is going to other grocery stores, and that isn't very good either because Sam's, obviously you buy in bulk, you get a lot more for your money, and instead of going to Sam's, I've gone to other grocery stores and I have spent a total of, I added them up and they're over here to my right. So total at other grocery stores this month so far has been $768.80. So I'm not really saving anything there, and I'm kind of upset with myself for that, and I really need to start going back into Sam's and not going to the regular grocery stores that are definitely costing me more money. And in addition to that, my husband has been stopping at the gas stations to get food and different things, his cigarettes and things like that, which are more expensive there. And he has spent a total of $361.36 at the good old Chevron. So that has not been working in our favor. Your girl needs to get back in Sam's Club and start spending my money more responsibly. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay, so next is Amazon.
Oh, I'll check Amazon.
This is my spending so far this month for Amazon. Each item really has been what I would consider a need. So I'm really happy with my Amazon spending. My husband got a razor that he really wanted, toothbrushes, obviously it's a necessity. I bought my older daughter a battery for her lawnmower she really needed. Bought some reusable bags so that I can quit using plastic quart bags and gallon bags. I bought reusable ones, so I feel like that was a very good purchase.
I'm going to save the planet Earth.
And I also bought, and I want to tell you guys, I bought this cookbook. It is a plant-based whole food recipe cookbook, and I am so excited. I got it today, and the reason I bought this is because I have decided to go on a whole food plant-based diet.
Damn hippie.
I think this will obviously save me money because I'm not buying any meat, so that's a plus, but obviously it's much more for health reasons. So wish me luck on this. Today is day 3 of doing a plant-based diet, and I absolutely love it. So I did buy this cookbook, and this was definitely a very well spent $14.48 at Amazon. So total this month so far for Amazon has been $242.51, and I'm very happy with that.
And you know why? Because I make shit happen.
Next is my miscellaneous tracker, and this one I actually feel like I didn't do too bad on, and this up top here is all May, and these 5 expenses here are for June. So the first one I spoke about last week, I bought some moving boxes from Office Depot, and the next one is a food processor from Walmart, and that is obviously for my new diet meal plan. I don't know what you would call it. It's not really a diet. I don't like to use that word.
Special diet?
It's a lifestyle change. Let's say that.
Your lifestyle, sure.
So that is for that, $90. My husband wanted to buy these nicotine toothpicks. A friend of his had at work, so those were $23.99. And if he quits smoking, I feel like it would be a lot easier for me to quit smoking. So we're trying to do that together. That's money well spent.
Together. Remember that? Together, together, together.
Next is heatwave sunglasses. My husband loves their sunglasses. He bought 2 pairs. And I want to tell you guys real quick that he actually bought a pair last month that broke about a week ago. And he was ready to just throw them in the trash. He was like, oh, these broke, trash.
Trash, pure trash.
And I was like, oh, no, you're not just throwing those in the trash.
That's not trash. That's not trash.
I held on to them. I contacted Heatwave, let them know that we just purchased them last month and that they broke. They asked for a photo. The gentleman from Heatwave contacted me yesterday and said, yes, you're under warranty. We will send you your refund. Don't just count out things that maybe are broke or you think are just a waste of your time. I saved myself $60 by contacting Heatwave. It only took me a minute to send that email. So definitely do that with your purchases. If something happens like that, it's a good idea. I've done it many, many times in my life, and I've saved tons of money doing that.
Brilliant.
And the last one is Nordstrom, and I'm slightly embarrassed about this, but not really. So let me explain this.
Go ahead. Explain yourself.
It is a large amount, $854.79. Wow, yes, that is a very large amount. But
Treat yourself.
couple things. One is I'm not a shopper. I do not go to the mall every other day and buy a bunch of stuff.
Fine leather goods.
Treat yourself.
And I also am the type of person that goes for quality over quantity.
Mimosas.
Treat yourself.
So I don't have 50 pairs of jeans, I have 5 pairs of jeans. I don't have 100 tank tops, I have 7 tank tops.
Clothes.
Treat yourself.
So I feel it's okay when I do go shopping. I do always end up spending a larger amount when I go, but
Treat yourself.
I don't go very often. And when I say not often, I'm talking 2 to 3 times a year.
Treat yourself.
That's it. So I do not feel guilty about this purchase at all.
You treat yourself.
And that is my miscellaneous spending so far for the month of June. Next thing I want to show you guys are my cash envelopes, and I'm going to need my binder for this. So let's get into this and see what I have going on here. The first thing is Mr. UTrade. If you guys watched my cash stuffing video this past Friday, I had mentioned that I felt like UTrade was getting up to the point where he had a bit too much money in his envelope. Well, I think I spoke a little too soon because he went to the vet yesterday and the total was $733.50.
I'm expensive.
So UTrade is actually a little short in his envelope, and let's see how short he is. According to my tracker, he should have $642 in here. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 642, perfect. So UTrade is actually $131 short from his envelope.
This guy already owes me $8,200.
So the final answer on minimizing his weekly cash stuffing is a big fat no. I'm gonna have to continue to put in the $95 a week that I've been putting in for UTrade because it apparently is working for the most part. Like I said, I'm $131 short, but I am so glad that I have this $642 saved up for that big bill that I had yesterday for him. I was ready, so I'm very happy about that. So I'm gonna take his $642 because that is gonna go into my bank deposit that I'm gonna show you guys here in just a minute. So the next one we wanna go to is my number 1 debt. I did make my payments. I'm very proud of myself because I am really bad about holding on to that money. I just don't want to let it go.
Mine, 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 all mine!
But I did do it. I sent in the $2,367, which was 1 month of saving in my cash binder. Plus I finished 2 savings challenges in the month of June, and that went towards that as well. So that is a nice big chunk that I got to put into my number 1 debt. And in addition to that, I finished a savings challenge just this past weekend, and it was another $184 that I was able to put into my number 1 debt. So I wanted to show you guys that because I'm very, very proud of myself for being able to save up and finish savings challenges and put that money where it is supposed to go.
Well, I hate to give it up.
So next we're going to move on to my RV, and that I also made my payment of $220. I put $55 a week in there, and this is in addition to the monthly payment. So this is an extra principal payment that I was able to make this month because of saving up over time in my cash binder.
It's working!
And the last one that I want to show you is my taxes. This, again, I saved up over the month, and I was able to make an extra $1,000 payment. That is a really big expense that we are trying to get rid of. This one ranks up there with my number 1 debt. So on UTrade, let's go ahead and mark that we cashed out UTrade, and we took out the full amount. So little buddy has nothing left, poor little guy, but he will have more this Friday. We will start to build that back up again, so it's okay. And then the other one is the taxes. I already took that and marked it, and I also did the same for the RVs. These cash envelopes are all good for stuffing this Friday. So I want to show you guys this one thing because it is so adorable, but back in May I spent $27.97 on air fresheners, and I have to show you guys. Look at this air freshener that I got. It's from this company called Dangle It. I saw it on Instagram, and they take your pet's picture and you can just do a picture of their little baby faces. And UTrade's is now in my car, and I absolutely love it. So this was money well spent, right? I mean, come on, how freaking cute is that? I love it. So that was it was $27.97 because I bought 2, by the way. They're basically $15 each. I bought one for my husband as well. This is his. So the last thing I want to show you is my monthly expense sheet. And this is a bit of a mess. I kind of just work on it throughout the month, and then at the end of June, I will revamp this and make it to where it makes sense. And if I go back and look at anything, I can see what I did over the month. But for now, this is basically my rough draft of my monthly expenses for June. And as you can see, Wells Fargo, Visa, and IRS are blank because those are the 2 that I'm really working on this month. So at the end of the month, I will put in the difference from what it was when I started and what it ends up being by the end of the month. And these down here at the bottom are what I put in my cash envelopes, my savings account, and my extra debt payments so far. I do keep track of those. So the last thing I want to get together is my bank deposit. And this has $1,294 in it. $1,000 of it is from my tax envelope. $220 was from my RV envelope, and the remaining $74 was from my bougie envelope because I got my nails done, so I took that out. So those 3 envelopes net $1,294, and then we're going to take UTrade's $642. So we should have a total of $1,936 going to the bank. So let's double check and make sure I have $1,936. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 650, 670, 690, 710, 730, 750, 770, 790, 810, 820, 830, 840, 850, 860, 870, 875, 880, 85, 90, 95, 900, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Perfect. We have $1,936 going to the bank to cover all of those things that I paid this week. So I want to let you guys know that we are very, very close to 1,000 subscribers, and we are thrilled with this. I can't even explain to you how unbelievably excited we are about hitting 1,000 subscribers, and we thank all of you so, so much. So if you are not a subscriber yet, hit the button and be a subby, because
Listen to this.
we are doing a 1,000 subscriber giveaway, and April will be, she has been working so hard for the past couple weeks to get these packages ready for each of the winners.
I need a prize.
And she is going to explain how many people are going to win, what you're going to win, and how we're going to do the giveaway. So be on the lookout. If you're not a subscriber, hit the button.
Go! Hit the button!
And all of you definitely hit that notification bell so that you will be notified when April posts her video about our super exciting giveaway. I cannot wait to do this. Thank you for hanging out with me today while I did my budgeting, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.